And joining us right now, Stuart Varney. He's the anchor of Varney and Company on Fox Business Network. Varney and Company is a great show because you get all these really smart guys and gals talking about the intersection of news, politics, and business, and they kind of figure out and tell you exactly why things are happening the way they're happening. Mm-hmm. So, Stuart Varney, why is the Dow down 6 days in a row?
It's below 15,000.
Yeah, what is going on? What caused this?
Because everybody thinks they don't know, but they think they know that Ben Bernanke is going to print a little bit less money starting either next month or in December. And that's enough to put the fear of God into the market, so down they go. However...
Wow. This is really all because of the Fed minutes?
Primarily, yes.
Wow.
Yes. Look, Ben Bernanke is the prime mover of the stock market these days. That's not a position he should be in, but it is the position that he is in. And when he hints that maybe he's going to print a few less dollars, then the market goes down. I mean, that literally is what's happening. Nobody is really questioning whether all this money printing is working. In my opinion, it is not, but it's certainly working to put the stock market well above 15,000, and when he starts to quit the printing, down it comes.
All right, so step back, as we sometimes need to do. Take the 30,000-foot view and look at a couple of things. You've got this looming. The Fed may take action, begin this so-called tapering process. You see retailers like Walmart slashing their forecast for the future. Retail sales not expected to be very strong. Add to that mix, you are beginning to see the impact of Obamacare, where employers are cutting back on employees' hours. In BC, even NBC did a story that said they interviewed 20 employers, and all of them said they're reducing the hours of their employees because they cannot deal with the future cost of Obamacare. As you put those things together, it doesn't look like our economy has much to hang on as it goes forward this year.
Well, frankly, Brian, I think the situation is grim. Middle America is suffering. Middle America is losing ground financially. I got the numbers. The median household income, in other words, half the population makes more, half the households make less. The median, right there in the middle, is down 4.4% since June of 2009.
What is that number? Do you remember?
June of 2009 was when the recession officially ended.
Right.
So in the 4 years of so-called recovery, Middle America has actually lost 4.4%.
Not good.
Of its income. I mean, that, to me, is astonishing.
All right.
And then you couple that with, sorry to interrupt you.
No, go.
This trend towards part-time work is very, very important. How can you maintain a middle-class lifestyle, middle America? How can you maintain your buying power if you've got a part-time job, or one member of your family has a household job, a part-time job?
See, this is the thing I don't understand, is that the administration continues to hang on and saying that Obamacare is good legislation. But, I mean, when you start to hear that 20 out of 20 employees surveyed by NBC News say they are cutting back the hours, I don't know how that's a good thing for the economy or a good thing for America, and I don't understand how they can continue to stand by it.
No, they are gritting their teeth, standing by it, because if they retreat now with, 40 days to go to these exchanges and 3 or 4 months to go to the full implementation of Obamacare, if they start to retreat now, they've got a panic situation, and they cannot afford to retreat. But I believe they will and must at some point soon, because chaos is coming. This economy is suffering in large part because of Obamacare. It's just not working, is it?
All right, Stuart Varney, you have laid out all of the reasons, and very sound reasons, why things are grim right now, and you have a grim outlook on the economy. But I have good news. This is good news for everyone. This is going to fix everything. President Obama has announced that he's going on a bus tour through New York and Pennsylvania, mostly to colleges, to talk to college kids about he's got new proposed reforms aimed at easing college costs. That is going to fix the economy, correct?
Well, that's what he's going to say.
But is it, I mean, obviously I'm being sarcastic, but given all of the things that you've just laid out, this is his solution, to go talk to screaming college kids who adore him so that he can tell them he's going to make it cheaper for them to go to college?
Frankly, this is pure nonsense. Green energy, that's one of his platforms, plus a big infrastructure spending plan, another of his platforms. That is not going to revitalize America's middle class. It's not going to revitalize America's middle-income people. It's just not going to happen. I think, however, that on his bus tour, when he addresses these college audiences, we're getting a hint that maybe there'll be a hint of student loan forgiveness in that speech.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh. Are you kidding?
Yeah, I know. I'm picking it up this morning from, I believe it's a Buffalo newspaper, where the president may encourage a program that's operating in New York State which forgives college loans to some degree for some people.
I paid mine off too soon.
Now,
Exactly. Well, that it sends
Now,
the message.
If the president expands on that, that is politically popular, but it's a bombshell because the student loan at $1 trillion worth of debt, that is an outstanding problem in America today. And if he comes out with a modest hint at a bailout, that is a very big deal.
Oh, my, that would be huge.
It would indeed.
Keep an eye on that one for
Yes,
sure.
please. I think that could be the big story, the big headline of the day, if the president endorses that semi-hinted at bailout.
Great. Stuart Varney, we will follow up on that. Thank you so much. Always good to have you. And again, everyone, you have to tune in to Varney and Company. Stuart Varney anchors it. It's on Fox Business Network every day at 9:20, right?